Big release at Prophetic. DevMap, our statewide map of all recently completed, under construction, and coming soon residential subdivisions is now national. That means every single project, whether it's in a small town, large town, unincorporated county, major metro area, will now show up on the map. Check this out. Industry first technology, super excited about this. The level of insights this provides is it's incredible. So we're going to start by picking on the Charlotte area. Prophetic will flag clusters of residential development activity with these circles. And then when you zoom in, you'll actually be able to look at individual projects and see the parcels that were created recently, such as indicated by orange, or see the parcels that have yet to be subdivided as indicated by green, blue, or any other number of different colors. When we also turn on our enhanced satellite, which is up-to-date satellite imagery, you can see this subdivision has already gone vertical. The one next to it has some of them going vertical already, but it looks like they're about to break ground on more. We can turn that off for now, go even further north. There's a ton more activity up here, as well as all the way up in this area. So once again, very, very helpful to see what your competition's up to in the market, where you might be able to find some entitled and finished lots. Prophetic can find them anywhere. And when I say anywhere, sure, we're picking on Charlotte. There's a ton of activity there. It's not a surprise to anyone. Let's go somewhere random. Let's go to Dothan, Alabama, however you say that. Zoom in, we'll keep DevMap on, and what we're gonna look for are those circles or individual parcels within them. And right away, there we go. Look at this project by Stone Martin Builders over here. Enhanced satellite on, recently completed. Let's click one of these homes to learn more. Property info here, it's R3. They can do 4,000 square foot lots, but look, they built 10,000 square foot lots. Maybe there was a constraint on zoning or density. Down here, permitted and conditional uses are listed below, but extremely helpful to just be able to zoom all over the entire United States and understand who's doing what. So let's take another look at, I don't know, how about somewhere unexpected? Let's go to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And we've got our DevMap on. We'll close out the quick view menu from the last parcel we selected. And here we go. Look at how much development activity is going on in Sioux Falls. I mean, I had no idea, but with Prophetic's National DevMap, you can turn this on, zoom in, and just quickly validate who's doing what. There we go. There's the homes that already went vertical. And I can click them and even look at the building permits often and see that, yeah, from about a year ago, this is Ronning Enterprises that built this individual home. Zoom out, we can go to the other side of town. What do we have here? Major projects all over this area, as well as up north. We'll turn off satellite again. Let's try somewhere like Denver, Colorado. I think that's a hot market as well. Let's see what's going on. We'll zoom in, wait for DevMap to load. And I think we're probably gonna end up being both north and south of downtown. Yep, sure enough. Wow, look at this cluster over here. What is going on? Huge projects by Lawrence Construction, Lennar, Taylor Morrison, Richmond American Pulte. Must have been a horizontal developer, as well as Meritage and Lennar and Dreamfinder is just south of that. Let's go down further south. Let's really go south here. What do we have kind of in this area? Pueblo, Colorado. We have a project right here by Richmond American. Again, I can click individual parcels, learn more, see the permits, everything I need to know. And then I can zoom out and let's go even more rural. How about Cheyenne? What's going on in Wyoming? We'll zoom in, wait for our DevMap to load. And we're gonna look for parcels that are flagged. And again, any color indicates new development, and the key on the right-hand side tells you why. Here we have a big cluster. Ton of individual lots have been recently created. We'll turn on our enhanced satellite. Has the dirt moved? Well, as of July 2024, the best we could get, probably not yet, but looks like some of it may have started moving on the southern end. So maybe a good finished lot opportunity, or just a really good study on, let's see how well these homes actually sold in the area. And I can do that by turning on my active listings, which update every single night in Prophetic. And now I can see, wow, look at this. Right up the street, 122 days on market. They haven't been able to sell this house for $765K. It's only 2,000 square feet. Zoom in, click the one next to it. Similar story. But it's just incredible with Prophetic's technology, how quickly you can find and analyze emerging markets and put more land in your pipeline, whether it's raw land, finished lots, or entitled lots.